All right, hello everyone. Sorry, taking a drink there. What is this? Hold on, let me close some windows here. Let me open this up so I can have this down here. Do I need any of this? Probably not. There we go. We'll move that down here. Looking good. All right, welcome everyone. So it is Tuesday. My sleep schedule has been all over the place, so I don't want to talk about that. Um, Suffice it to say, I'm not tired because I slept all day, all day. Like when I say all day, I mean all day. So, um, yeah, but also didn't go to bed until 6 a.m. So I was playing like we were playing last night. Even after the stream, we were playing. We're helping someone with the story, and then I've been so addicted to um Breath of the Wild. Like I've been back into it. I've been talking about this every so often. But I've been so addicted to like Breath of the Wild again. Like playing through it. Oh, I get my chest of loyalty. I forgot about that. Um, but yeah, so suffice it to say, really, really addicted to that. And yeah, that's been my life pretty much. So um yeah, that's it. Pretty much that's all I have to say. Gain power based on your toughness. Now, would this be considered a skill, using a skill? Not really, right? Because this is like a passive thing. I think I had a different stance on this before, but I think I'm gonna pick this because it's not like you cast lesser endure pain, but it happens automatically. So it's not like I'm actually using a skill, right? Because I think the other ones, yeah, the other ones are gonna be pretty useless to me, especially the power right here based on toughness. Super like not helpful at all. Um, but yeah, I think I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do this as well, probably. I think. um, this is just if I get disabled. I mean, well, this is nice too, but I have nothing to break out of stun. Well, this helps me with stun, but I don't know. They would have to work in conjunction better. They don't really do that. So I'm probably gonna go with that once that comes out. Um, yeah, so we're getting a little bit better there. That's good. Yeah, we left off. I did like a giant, like 30-40 minute rant, or probably longer than that even, of what you call it? Oh, copper and iron are the only ones they don't have on a higher level. That's okay. Um, of the outfits, like we talked about outfits and stuff. So that's kind of what we left off yesterday. I'm just doing this again because I couldn't really come up with anything else, and I think I kind of like I went on a tangent. I was talking about Breath of the Wild, but I've been addicted to Breath of the Wild. I didn't play any today because I was sleeping all day, but um, yeah. So we did this last night, and I think I'm gonna just continue this. Because I couldn't think of anything else. I kind of wanted to do dungeons, but then I wasn't sure who was going to be online to do dungeons. And yeah, I was just like, I don't know. We'll do dungeons at some point. I do have my, I don't know if you guys saw, the first character that was in the list when I was logging in on the left there was the Guardian that I got ready for dungeons. I just finished him up last night. He's all in Harriers with a staff, and I haven't unlocked Firebrand on him yet. I kind of started leveling some of that stuff, but with Harriers, I don't have like that much damage, so it's kind of hard to do some of this stuff. Um, but yeah, anyways, so I kind of have that going for me there, and we'll probably do some streams with that. So if people are interested in joining the streams to do some dungeons and stuff, they're more than welcome to. And that's yeah, and that's pretty much that. So I hope everyone's doing good. This is pretty quiet right now. I don't know. Did I? Hold on. Let me check the audio. Oh, it's like way down. Okay. Let me turn this down for me so you guys can have some background sounds. They're always like extremely loud for me because I'm wearing headphones. So I turn them down for myself. But yeah, I hope everyone's doing good. Ooh, they're fighting each other. I wonder who's gonna win that. think it's going to be the soldier because he's actually using other skills. Whereas the ghost is just auto-attacking. Okay, she's running away, but there's another ghost coming after him that's actually using skills. Well, she's going to die, but I wonder who's going to win between these two guys. Ooh. Oh, I love how he does like AoE and Aegis, or AoE protection and Aegis. Ooh, it's close. Oh. He's not gonna die from the bleeds or whatever was on him. Okay, let's run. Run away. He would have won that if he hadn't fought the girl. If he hadn't fought the woman, so. We still need to do those. I don't think I'm gonna do guild missions tomorrow. That'll probably happen at another time. Time and point. Point in time. I set that backwards, like I always do. Oh god. What is that? I really enjoy this. This is like super relaxing. Like I don't have to worry about fighting anyone. But I'm also like super tanky. Like they can look, I mean, and like I just out heal all of this stuff. So my endure pain activates at 50%. Ooh, there's a rich iron vein. I can harvest that. Should be able to survive most of that. Give me some more experience. And iron is always nice to have, so. Always nice to have iron. Da, 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 da. But yeah, I was also, I was thinking about like what other runs to do and stuff. And I'll probably continue doing these runs. And I'll probably have some kind of schedule come up as to when I'm gonna do these runs. So I'll probably do like the Pacifist run on like Sunday, and then we'll do like maybe a fractal day or a dungeon fractal day on Monday, and then we'll do like the current story or random other stuff like other leveling for other characters or something, or whatever events or festivals are going on Tuesdays or something. And that might be the schedule that, you know, I might keep until until End of Dragons or something. I'm not sure. I'm still thinking about like, should I be doing other games and stuff, but yeah, I just don't know. I just don't know, because the reception on other games is just not that great, so I like to do other games, but if people aren't watching, it's not worth it, so I'd rather like just play them for myself, rather than be on stream and have to be entertaining and talk to people and stuff, when I can just sit there and play them by myself, so. We'll see. I don't know. I do want to concentrate on End of Dragons or Guild Wars Students in particular, and I'll probably be doing more videos and stuff. I was thinking about like maybe doing some more theory videos based on some stuff. Maybe I can come up with a cool theory for some of the aspects of End of Dragons and stuff. So, but I'm just not so sure because I hate to make speculations on something that I've like no idea, and I feel like the actual setting, like we know where we're going and stuff, and we know like there's something about Dragon Jade that's gonna happen, but like we have no coherent like idea about the story and what's really gonna happen. Like we ourselves don't even know how we're gonna get to the desert, the continent of Cantha. Like I have a feeling it has to do with the Aether Blades, but who knows? Like, who knows if that's really what it is? So, we'll see. Okay, this event is not happening right now. That's okay. We can just go and unlock it. Come on. Okay. Run away! So, what else can we do around here? I can grab that. I can grab that. I mean, I could grab this, but I don't want to go in there necessarily. Like, I'm not going to go for every little thing. I know I was doing that originally, in the original part of the run here. I was, like, doing as much map completion, but if you can't fully complete the map, it doesn't really matter anyways, because then it's not like you get anything out of it. So, I think if I, like, complete it mostly, which this map, well, this part of the map, I will be moving to the other part now back here after that. So I'll be doing this and get the stuff up here and stuff. So But yeah, I'm not gonna. Oh, is there an entrance? Let me in. Let me in. Can I go in here? Oh, I can. Nope, I cannot. Oh, oh, oh yeah, it does lead in. Okay. But yeah, I just don't think that that's necessary for this run to have to do like do everything but the ones you can do, because you just still don't get 100%. So it's not like anyone can measure that and really say like, oh, you missed this or you missed that. Like there's certain things that even with like there might be like a hero challenge or something, and that hero challenge might have like a veteran next to it. Like there's certain situations where I can do that, like if another player had just been there and killed it, like we did. Like I'm specifically think of the one down here, because there is a veteran right there, but yesterday we got lucky and there wasn't one there because someone had defeated him, so I was able to channel that real quick. Now on a regular run I wouldn't be able to do that necessarily, so yeah, I think aiming for something like that is not really valid. And I would thank you for following. I appreciate that very much. Welcome. But I think that like I'm also more interested in like I kind of want to finish this map up and kind of get to the point where I'm maybe around level 30-ish or something if I can get there. I need to like harvest more maybe. Talking of, let me talk to these merchants and see if they have, because I think I'm running low. I'm not really using my inventory for anything other than, ooh, I need to do my chest of loyalty. Hold on guys, I want to have that. I want to have some gold find. What am I getting? Ascended? Yeah, I think I'm gonna get Ascended because I'm still trying to. Yeah, I didn't get what I wanted. I was looking for spirit wood planks, but that's okay. Let's get this. Let's get all this out of the way. So much clutter. I don't care about that. We can sell all these. Well, these you can't do the first three. Merchant right here.
I'm selling.
Okay. You don't have what I'm looking for. Maybe that merchant has it. There's dinner again. I'm not sure what this is. I mean, I know what it is. It's a chicken. It's the chicken. That's not the question. Oh, you can get a plank or a loaf of bread. Ooh, I could get some loaves of bread. Let's have a piece of loaf of bread. A piece of loaf of bread. So we got some nourishment for 10 minutes. Some vitality. Okay. I think I can still exit. Oh, I wanted to look at how these are. Yeah, they're running low. And I'd like to keep on having them. So I'm gonna have to talk to as many merchants as I can, because I want to get steel. These are steel. They're offering iron ones here right now, but I don't. Well, look, that cow was launched. That cow was launched. Jesus, can't talk. Let me recalculate. Okay. Let me harvest and we'll move to this side. I like some parts of this part of the map and I don't like some parts. I like the foresty areas. They look really cool. They remind me a lot of like the Blood Legion homelands from Guild Wars 1, like, you know, Grothmar Valley and stuff, and reminds you of that kind of stuff, like that, you know, Ascalon, like good old Ascalon kind of thing. But then I don't like the like char. I've never been a fan of char architecture, like the metal weird like steampunkish construction looking like the fence and stuff. I don't like that kind of stuff. Okay, I already know how to make those. So it's like, I don't know. I'm just not a fan of those. So the Wrangler's bag go for like they're pretty decent, aren't they? Oh yeah, it's only 9 slot, but it goes for 18 silver. That's cool. Oh, I didn't get that waypoint up there. That's okay. Maybe we'll do a circle or something. We'll go on. Ooh, I can do that jumping puzzle. I can do that. Let's try it. Let's try it anyways. Let's see if I can make it. Ooh, champion up. Champion over there. But yeah, this is mostly pretty relaxing stuff. I mean, this is not like... This is very, like, if you take the combat out of Guild Wars 2, it's a very relaxing, like, adventure kind of... I mean, I could even go with, like, without... Oops. Oh, you need text. Read that. Okay. I could go without like anything. I do need my mini map. I feel like not having the mini map would be annoying, but I don't need my skill bar. Really, like if you think about it, I don't necessarily need my skill bar. So I could, for this run in particular, I could turn off skill bar never show. We could have objectives never show. We could do it like this. I don't know, not showing the objectives kind of sucks because the some of the hearts, if we're doing the hearts and stuff, would be nice to know when they're finished and stuff. But I definitely don't need the I definitely don't need the skill bar because health will be indicated on the border. So if I'm dying, I'll find out. And there's not much I can do anyways because mostly it'll be running away. So it's not like I can use my healing skill or something. So it'll be running mostly anyways. So I don't need my skill bar. And I don't want to use mounts or anything like that anyways. So it works out. We'll get some of the screen clutter out of the way and make it more of a like an adventure. It's more of like a I don't know what you would call this. It's like an adventure game, but it reminds me of something that like, oh god, really? Oh god, really? And they can shoot me. No. Oh no. Coming around. Can I make it? Oh, made it. Wee. Hide. Ooh, someone just killed the guy up here. Awesome. Nope, they didn't. So I don't know. Ow. There's a ladder up here. Okay. I don't know if I can. Oh, he can come around here? Kidding me right now? Oh. Oh. Oh, oh, oh. I'm messing with him. Ah! Ah! You butthole. Trying to find a way to... It's just dumb. That's just annoying. There's nothing I can do, is there? Like, I don't know. I'm trying to find like a way to like channel this without having to deal with the guy. But he like... No. No. Ah! Yeah, there's no way. Alright, well, whatever. Won't get that huge out. It's okay. We'll get this. It's Ooh, ooh, god. Okay. I can use gliders. I don't know why I didn't use a glider there. I could use that. I could do that jumping puzzle, but that has enemies at the end too, so I can't even open the box. Man, I hate jumping puzzles with enemies at the end. Well, I don't know. I've kind of said, I've kind of have a set of rules that I don't know. I didn't write anything down or anything, but I try not to use mounds. I try not to use waypoints. Like I don't want to like, oh, I don't want to do this anymore. Let me just waypoint over here. So like I try to walk everywhere. No weapons. Only signets are allowed. I'm not allowed to use the signets either. So that's kind of like pretty much it. No weapons. I do have on my skills, so I have like lesser endure pain that activates on 50%, but it's not like me activating it, so I allowed it. It's like a gray area, I feel like, but it's pretty much just like no attack skills. I can't pick up environmental weapons or anything like that either. I try to complete the maps as much as possible, but oh god. So it's just kind of, and then I just kind of got rid of my own like menu bar. I can use gliders because I would hate to like jump off somewhere and just splat to my death. So, but yeah, that's pretty much. I mean, the rule said, you know, it's not like I'm gonna delete the character if I do something wrong. Like I accidentally used the skill yesterday. We were standing around in the town and I was like, oh my god, I used the skill. I didn't mean to. You know, it's not like I'm gonna delete the character and just start fresh if I use a skill or something. I just try to avoid doing it and see how far we can get. I'm what level 25 right now, so we're doing pretty good so far. It's definitely once you hit like level 20, I could see like a big increase of difficulty with enemies and stuff. But we'll see, because after my plan after this is kind of finish the map, and then I'll walk back over, and I'm gonna start doing Lornar's Pass and kind of move down and be in this, so I can eventually go to like ore and stuff. And it's not, because like the problem is if I go here, if I go the route where I go through all of the Ascalon maps and stuff, the progression is just it's 10 levels every time, and it's really hard to get to that point where I don't get out leveled. So here I have the options, because I can go here 25 to 40, and then I can do both the 40 to 50 and the 45 to 55, and then I can do this 50 to 60, the 55 to 65, 60 to 70. Like I have a lot of options, you know, so I'm gonna go that route, kind of going south to ore, and see if we can do that. So that's pretty much it for the set of rules. There's nothing crazy. I mean, you know, I'm not it's just kind of some for fun, you know, doing something a little bit different that you don't necessarily always do. So definitely not having my health bar or my skill bar definitely is like more of a challenge, even, because that's really something I have to. Can I like swim through here? No, okay. I don't know. I kind of looked like I'm like, ooh, can I go around? But I guess not. But I think that's definitely something that's a little bit more even challenging, not having that. But it gives me the feeling, as I was saying earlier, it kind of gives me the feeling of like Journey or something, where you don't like necessarily, or the new one that they have, which is called Sky, I think is that the new game that they have or whatever, where it's just kind of like a journey, but you don't deal with like a health bar, and you don't deal with like casting skills and stuff, but it's like an adventure exploration kind of thing. That's kind of the same feeling here that I have right now. I do have the mini map. I could disable the mini map. Yeah, I'm definitely not doing story, because story has just like killing enemies. It's just pretty much a journey to 80. I know that after 80, it'll probably be close to impossible if I go to like Heart of Thorns or Path of Fire or something. Because those maps have, I mean, like just think of the Hydras and stuff. They have like too many skills where you actually need to like actually use skills and actually like apply boons to yourself and dodge and things like that. There's like too many mechanics involved. But it's just a road to journey, a journey to level 80, pretty much, I think, is what this is gonna be. And then I don't know what I'm gonna do. I might delete this character after that, if there's not much to do after. I might try. One thing that I might try to do is I might see if there's a way that maybe someone can carry me through dungeons, at least the like story dungeons or something. I think that would be interesting if I could get like a group together of people. Ooh, so I can use my E skill, my not skill, but my E but or my F, which I have changed to E, but I can use that to interact. So train. I can't do anything with this guy. So I try to do hearts as much as I can. I don't know, I could turn off the mini-map, but it's really hard, because then I feel like I'm just running in circles. I don't remember what everything is all the time. Pick up? I don't want to pick that up. So, it's pretty much just having a fun time getting to level 80, doing it a little bit differently. I don't know, there might be some kind of challenge after level 80 where, because I was thinking about like what would be a cool armor set to get for like if you're level 80 and stuff. So my thought was getting maybe Nomads, which is all like defensive stuff. And because the Signet still heals me, so the healing power would still help me with that and stuff. And then maybe getting like Dalyag runes, where you get like passive regeneration and it's like toughness and vitality or something. But then like, what do I do with a character like that at level 80? You know, what is it that I could possibly do without doing damage? There's not much you can do in Guild Wars 2 without doing damage. I mean, I could do like a, you know, like a journey through the forest kind of thing, where I like have to get all the way to like the end of Dragon's Stand, or do the same thing for the desert and see how far I can like, how far south into like Vabi I can get to like all the way to down there. But I mean, I don't know what the end game there would be really. I don't know what that showcases. It'd be fun because I'd probably die a crap ton. Also, when I die, the rule that I've kind of set for myself is I can't just like, okay, I'm done with this area. I died here, so let me go over here. I can only use the waypoint that's like closest to me that's available, to kind of just give myself the feeling of like I'm on a journey. And I forgot to talk to all of the merchants. I gotta go back because I want to harvest. Harvesting is good for experience, so that'll help me. How far am I? Okay. So, but yeah, it's pretty much just like a cool thing. I was talking about yesterday. I was talking about like other challenges you can do. I think I'm gonna do like a quote unquote Pokemon challenge where I'm gonna do something similar to this, where I'm gonna do a ranger with no weapons and just have the pets attack and try to actually complete all the like get all the map completion done. So I think that's gonna be a challenge that I'm gonna try after this challenge, and just like. I think that'll be really hard, but also really cool, with some like hero challenges where you have to defeat some people.
I've got what you need.
Steel, perfect. I could buy steel stuff. Awesome. So.
That is troops. Take a break.
Yeah, and that's true. So I don't know how much fun that would be, really, just standing in the back and waiting for everyone to beat the enemies. So, it's this challenge itself is pretty limiting on the things you can do with it. But yeah, I think and we, like I said, we could I definitely want to do the like Pokemon challenge where you just have like this beast tamer person that doesn't have any weapons. I think that challenge, and like, how do I get up there? Is it over on that side? I see that guy trying to get up there. Maybe it is. Where I think that challenge has more of a merit, because you could even say like with a beast tamer like that, if you have like a good armor set and stuff, you can even go into like the Heart of Thorns maps and see if you can do like map completion there, or at least like survive a long time or whatever. So that might be the next challenge I do after this. I did do like a ranger pacifist, like only using my Sylvan Hound with my Savari ranger challenge and stuff a long time ago, and that was super fun. I think that is more fun. So if anyone's looking for a challenge, I think that like the tamer route is more of a fun challenge, where this is like, it kind of gets a little bit boring, because a big part of what makes Guild Wars 2 fun is the combat and being able to like, defeating enemies and getting loot and stuff, where I'm kind of taking like a big part of the game. Is there like anything back here? What's back here? So, but I think this also demonstrates really well that the game at core is pretty, the power creep has really not necessarily destroyed it, but really done a number on just the core game itself. So I don't know, but this is still really fun. I mean, after 9 years of playing this game, I think people look for different things to do. So I'm just kind of looking to maybe inspire some people to come up with their own challenges. You guys can see I'm pretty tanky. Oh god. But yeah, so it's a fun challenge, I think. That's an interesting, yeah, do like all the adventures or something. That's an interesting idea. Going around doing all the different, yeah, that's something we could think about. Oh god, my gathering tools ran out. See, that's why I bought them. Oh, and I can't equip it in combat. Come on, get out of combat. Leave me alone. Ah. Oh, I think I'm nope, I'm not out of combat. I can't tell anymore if I'm in combat or not. Grawl is attacking me. Awesome. Can I please be out of combat? Jesus. Look at them. Like, there we go. Let's just exchange these. I don't care to use. I don't care. I'm kind of wasting some. I mean, it can be for newer players. I think playing Elemental is just leveling it up is harder than if you play a ranger or a necromancer or a warrior. You know, those are like the easiest of the three um, different types of weight classes or whatever. Um, Definitely, yeah. You know, and you could also say like playing engineer as someone that has maybe never played an MMO or never played a video game in general would be like super confusing too, with all the different buttons and the tool belt and stuff. So but there's like different types of runs really you can do, you know. I'm looking to like, I don't know, who I can inspire. It's not like I'm like super, you know, I don't know, influential in that way, but as you know, just I do it for myself and for people to kind of like see the cool stuff you can do. I'm like, well, how do you get in there? I'm like, I see something on the map. Oh, hey, friend. Oh, God. All right, I wonder if he's gonna... Okay, run away. Run away. I mean, so far so good. We're not dying too much. But I also did buy... So another rule is I cannot buy equipment on the trading post. So I can't just like buy new equipment on the trading post. I have to use merchants that either, you know, hard vendors or karma merchant or whatever I find in the world as I go around. You know, if I find armor in a chest somewhere, if there's like an open chest somewhere, or not an open chest, but a chest out in the open world, I can open that, and if I get equipment, I can use it. But and I can buy armor from merchants. And I actually had yesterday, I found a merchant, and we bought like a bunch of new equipment. I was like, oh, awesome! So we really... Yeah, and I think you know, and that's maybe even like a good tip for new players. Like, hey, this flamethrower is like a pretty safe thing to use, you know, in PvE, at least as you're leveling and stuff. So I don't like engineer. I'm not a fan of engineer really. Elementalist has become, I don't know. I used to main an elementalist way in the beginning, and I'm just not a fan of it anymore. So, Rin Razor Eye. Yeah, it's those moments though that we remember too. You know, I'm gonna go through the forest here and see if there's. I see there's a tree to harvest. I want to look at all the trees I can do. But you know, sometimes you just gotta make it whatever. You gotta make it your own thing. You know, so. Video games are about having fun, so I wanted to do something a little bit different and. I mean, and I kind of was like touching on that yesterday, but I think that Elementalist has just become to the point where it's not the glass cannon that it used to be, because with the Elementalist it was pretty like it fit into its like trope, into its like stereotypical like what, you know, mages, like regular like elemental mages are in not just MMOs, but like RPGs, where they're like glass cannon. You know, they do a ton of damage, but they also are super squishy. Whereas nowadays, they do, like, the power creep has gone to the point where every class does a ton of damage. Just other classes are easier to survive with. And with the Elementalist in particular, being that you have 4 attunements, you have to press like 4 times as many buttons to get the same amount of, because they have balanced it to the point where they're like, oh, because you have 4 attunements, so we have to make sure that we balance that with the other classes that don't have 4 sets of weapon skills and stuff. I feel like is how it is. And it gets to the point where they, you know, you get to the point where you have to press like 4 times as many buttons in order to get like the same results in like DPS and stuff like that out of this class. And it's just, you know, just power creep has made it to the point where every other class can do just as much damage. You know, I used to main an Elementalist, and I remember that it was just like, wow, Elementalists were like so powerful and so like strong and stuff. and now I feel like they've kind of not really nerfed them, but I think they've increased the power on other ones, on other classes, to the point where now they don't shine in that part anymore, where they're not the top guys on doing damage and being, you know, squishy, where you can do the same thing with a Guardian, but Guardian puts out so many boons and so many things on like half of the weapon sets pretty much. So finally switched to Scrapper for achievements. I just found love. Definitely one of her. I like, so I don't like engineers, but I do enjoy Scrapper. I think I have a Scrapper. I have one engineer just for the sake of like having all the stuff unlocked for the engineer and stuff. So I do like the Scrapper though. Yeah, I nowadays I'm not good enough of a player. Like I've played this game for like 7,000 hours, and I'm just not. I'm still not good enough of a player. Ooh, I leveled up. I'm not good enough of a player to. There we go. We'll do that. To keep up with the rotations on a proper mage, and that's kind of when it started getting to that point where the rotations were like something where you needed to be good at it with an elementalist. That's kind of where I fell off with the elementalist and stopped using it. So yeah, and I think that yeah, like you said, it's like the risk reward, you know, because there's that video from, and it's an older video now, but there's like that video about they have the like Attack on Titan like theme music in the background, where it's like the Necro fights the elementalist, and the, you know, and there's like the elementalist has to like press all the buttons and move around and use all the different skills and stuff, and the necromancer just like, oh, golden shroud, press on like skill 4 and I spin to win and do all this damage and stuff, you know, where it's like so much easier because they do nowadays comparable damage, and it kind of is sad, you know. So I think they kind of lost that with the power creep going on, where they kind of gave, you know, they're giving access to certain like to most boons now to everyone, right? And it's at the point where almost every class has access to almost every boon, you know. And I remember back in the day, like Guardians and Elementalists were like very important to like might stack. I remember like in the World vs. World guild that I was in like years ago, I remember we had to like might stack all the time, and we needed like the fire fields from the Elementalists, and we had to like, you know. But nowadays, you know, you just, your auto attack because of some kind of trait or something gives you like 25 might at any time, you know. So it's just like, okay, that's not even become a thing. So it's not even that you need those anymore, those fire fields from the elementalists and stuff. So I just think with the way that the game has progressed, and I'm not complaining about the way that's progressed, but I'm just saying the way it has, I think it's gotten to the point where elementalists have kind of fallen out of their like trope and their thing. Well, thank you. Well, I'm not new to Guild Wars 2, but I do appreciate the welcome and the visit and everything. And have fun at your meeting, and I will still stay safe. I will try to stay safe. It's a dangerous world out there. It's really hard to stay safe. But I appreciate the new sub. I appreciate that. I didn't even see that come up. I saw a follow, but I didn't see it. That's okay. I appreciate everyone that watches. I appreciate everyone coming by. If there's anything in particular you guys want to talk about, go ahead and start a conversation. I don't know. I just ramble about random stuff most of the time, but I'm always down to talk. Ooh, I didn't get that tree. The gummo sapling. Sapling. Oh, English. How hard? Ooh, I could do a lot of these, I think, right? I can do that hard, I think. Yeah, so far it's not too hard. I have a feeling that once we're moving closer to Ore and we're dealing with a lot of the undead, like one thing I think that's gonna really stump me is gonna be the the like knockdowns in ore, I feel like those are gonna be dangerous because we all know those are like long knockdowns. They knock you down for like quite a while, so I don't know. Okay, yeah, so I can chop these trees. I can do that. It gives me a weapon, but I'm just gonna drop it. So, yeah, I'm not gonna do any of that. So I'm just gonna chop trees here, I think. That'll be good enough. I can finish this heart. Get some more stuff here. I love the axe. It's the Legionnaire axe or something? No, I don't think that's what it's called. But it's like one of the char skins, I think, on the axe. That's a cool axe. What do you mean? These are horrible? Oh, you mean the an ore you hate? Well, you know, it's really funny because way in the beginning of Guild Wars 2 when it first came out, of course the power creep wasn't there. But I did, like I said earlier, I made a elementalist, and I had like no idea about the game. I didn't know about builds, like proper builds, and back then the skill window looked way different, right? You had the stats that were in, you know, and you could like go like halfway down something to get like stats increases and stuff. And I don't know, I just had no idea about any of those things. And I remember I was in all blues and greens as I was doing my progression through the world and stuff. And man, ore, I remember first time stepping into ore, because I was like, yeah, I really was into the story. Like, I'm still into the story, but like that's the main reason I play Guild Wars, is for the story and stuff. And I remember going through the story and getting to like ore because I really wanted to, you know, obviously you could tell it was going towards fighting Zaitan and stuff, and I really wanted to get there. But I remember going into ore and just like dying so fast because I'm an elementalist who's already squishy in just blues and greens with, you know, celestial stats on them or whatever they were, you know, whatever crappy stats they were, and just like getting one shot by like everything. I mean, it was just like horrible. So what sunbreaking in particular, so I do have this skill right here. I do have this. So once I get to 50%, I will have endure pain. Lesser endure pain will activate, which is gonna break stun. So if I'm stunned at that point, you know, if I get like attacked and it brings me into stun or whatever, and I will also do last stand, which is gonna break me out of stun. But I won't have any active stun break. I won't have any like where I have to press the skill button. So that won't be something. So I will have it from the passives. I will try to get as many benefits out of the passives as I can get, but I won't have... so if I get knocked down like twice in a row, I'm probably going to be screwed. I know, there's always delay. It's because I'm multi-streaming, I think. So I'm sorry. I'm streaming to multiple platforms, so... I will, for everyone that's new, so I'm currently multi-streaming, but I have already decided to... there's no more trees to chop down. I don't see any. I will be moving to just YouTube at some point, so that I can get more... I will get a proper bot with more interactions and stuff. Maybe I can do something with these guys. Oh, I can. Motivate. Do it. Yeah. Cool, I can do that. So that I can have like more interaction with you guys and more. I try to do the polls on YouTube and stuff, but I think that it's gonna be more beneficial for me to be on just one platform. That way I can have one bot for it, because I have multiple bots right now and it's just very confusing on all of this stuff. So I'm really trying to get to the point where I only have, where I'm only streaming to one platform, and then I can have one bot that can be interacted with on YouTube, and you guys can have some interaction with me and stuff, and just kind of we can streamline it a little bit easier, a little bit better that way. So that'll happen at some point-ish. I don't know. I've been busy to actually... What is that? What is this? Examine. Okay, interesting. So I've been busy to like even look into doing that right now, but it will happen. I'm telling you guys, it's gonna happen. So, um, I kind of like originally I started streaming on Twitch, but I've been streaming on Twitch for I was streaming on Twitch for 2 years, only to really pretty much not get any viewership or anyone to really follow me and stuff. And I kind of decided to go to YouTube because I'm uploading, because I don't just stream, but I also create videos. So I upload my videos. So I thought it would be more interesting to have it all in one platform. Um, and so but then I decided, because I use Streamlabs, and Streamlabs actually has the multi-streaming, so I decided to do that. So I'm on Facebook for my more local friends, for the people that are on my Facebook and stuff, and then I have Twitch just for the people, because there was a few people that did follow me on Twitch and stuff. It wasn't a lot of them, and they would consistently watch and stuff, so I kind of have that for them. But it'll be at a point where I think I want to concentrate on just YouTube to kind of... Oh, I walked away from 2 of the saplings here. Let's go back, just so I don't forget. But I think that I kind of want to have it all in one platform and make it easier for people to access. Like, hey, you want to see me live? You can go to my YouTube. Hey, you want to watch my videos? They're on YouTube. I always find that weird that there's like YouTubers, like content creators for any type of game really, and then they go streaming on Twitch, and I'm like, maybe that works for them, but I'm not popular enough for me to do that, and I don't gain like a big audience. Like, I'm not like where people don't run to my stuff to watch it or to do stuff. So really? Well, the beat up prisoner ones I think is really messed up. Honestly, that one was always like, are we bad guys? I always have the feeling of being the bad guys, like beating up the prisoners. But I think there's like some kind of NPC that you can talk to. Oh my god, stop. Stop. There's some kind of one of the guards you can talk to. I think they talk about like, oh yeah, these are murderous people. They're really evil people. So kind of like they try to justify the behavior of beating up prisoners, but I don't know, I still find it weird. Oh, well, yeah, I don't know. I try to stay away from the subreddit now. I've gotten a lot of like negative stuff on the subreddit, particularly on some of the videos that I've like. There was a couple of great, like, don't get me wrong, there's nice people on there too. There was one person that actually posted I recently found this out. They posted one of my videos on the subreddit, and I didn't know someone had made a post, and there was really sweet comments on that. People were like, oh my god, this is a really great video, blah blah blah, like all this stuff. It was really awesome, and I had no idea this even existed. I remember looking at the post, and it said posted 132 days ago, so like almost like a third of a year, you know. And I'm like, wow, I didn't know that even happened, and someone did that. So I felt a little bad for that, because I really appreciate all the nice comments that people left, but I also have gotten a lot of negative stuff for Reddit, and I seem to touch on the more toxic side every time I like post something on there or something, or try to start a discussion. I seem to get like the more toxic, outspoken toxic people to come and comment and stuff. So I've kind of stepped away from that a little bit, and thought that that's not really the viewership I want anyways. And I understand there's nice people out there. I just kind of try to stay away from the toxicity. Okay, where are we headed next? I could go down here and along this way, and then get this part, and then we should be done with this map. Pretty much-ish. Yeah, it is, and you know, it's like you said, it's Reddit and stuff. I just stay away from it at this point. You know, I don't want to be a child and be like, oh, they're mean to me, like, you know, whatever. I have the choice. I don't have to be on there, so I choose to stay away from it. But it's good to know that some people were found me on there and are coming over from that and watching me from that, so that's nice. So I appreciate that very much. But I kind of want to, I don't know. I feel like with all the new people, and I look at, I get, for most people, they don't know what it's like to like upload a video on YouTube, which is, totally understandable because not everyone does it. But, I started a year ago doing it, and they give you analytics on all your videos, and they tell you they tell you a lot of great details. They literally go into detail for every video based on how many subscribers you gain through videos, how long people watch your videos for and stuff. Like they tell you all kinds of stuff. They tell you like what part of your video is most popular, like all kinds of stuff. And they tell you on there that like how people find your videos and stuff. And I find that most of them find them through YouTube searching. And most of the time it's YouTube searching Guild Wars 2 or Guild Wars 2 End of Dragons, right? That's most of my videos and stuff. It's like a 40-60, because like the 60% is people on YouTube, and then the 40% is people from other sources, and they say that most of that is Google search. So I don't get too much, like I don't know if they like list Reddit, they probably have it as like others or whatever, but it's not too much traffic that I get from Reddit as is. So for me it's like, I obviously have the choice, and I think that I don't gain too much from Reddit, so I kind of stay away from it. So, and and that's, we were talking about that yesterday about we had Mind Over Meta in here, and he was talking about how the videos that he makes on his channel, which I wasn't aware of his channel. It was the first time that he was here, and he was talking about, we were talking about making videos and stuff, and he was talking about the like the stuff that he makes, because he makes builds for like PvE that are not meta, mind over meta, so they're not meta builds and stuff. And I really love that concept. I love anyone that does something that's not the regular stuff, because you find a lot of content creators that do the same thing, right? They will read the patch notes, or they will do, they will do the same kind of, conceptually it's a lot of the similar stuff. I try to stay like, yes, I have some stuff that's a lot what other people do, like the speculation videos and stuff, like, but that's something I'm passionate about and that I wanted to do. But I do like lore videos and stuff, and I do like lore theories and stuff, and that's kind of like that's not necessarily what everyone does. There's some people that do that stuff, but I think more often you find like builds, making money, gearing yourself, how to do fractals, like those are the videos you find Guild Wars 2 videos, so it's just kind of like, yeah, I don't know. I don't mind it. To me, like the reason I don't do it is because I don't necessarily like, because when I post something I go back and check it and see, I'm like, ooh, did people read it, did people watch it, did people whatever. So I take a lot of things very much to heart. So when I see those things, when I see I posted something and I get some negative stuff, and like it makes me sad, right? And which I shouldn't probably take it personal, but I do in a way. Now, when other people do, I don't mind other people sharing my stuff. I do not mind at all. If you think, because anyone that shares my stuff, they don't necessarily do it because they feel obligated to do it, but they feel like this is something worthy of sharing. So it's coming from a good place. Unless, of course, it's a post where like, oh, look what this jackass did, like, then I would probably be against that, and I'd be like, okay, can we take this down, because this is like bashing me, so I'm not okay with that. But most of the time when someone else shares my stuff, or shares someone else's stuff, it's usually from a place of like, hey, this is a cool video, or this is something that I found really cool. So I'm all about that. I mean, if people want to go around sharing my stuff and give me exposure, even if it's negative stuff, I'm okay with that, because I don't necessarily know that it's happening, or even if I know about it, I can still say that, hey, this person shared it because they thought my content was good. If other people are commenting negative stuff on it, but when I post it, I'm like, here's my stuff, and I get like negative things on it, I'm like, oh, that's kind of sad, it just kind of makes me sad a little bit. So Yeah, his I mean, he like from what I can tell, and I'm not sure if this is like I didn't do like too much research. I didn't ask him too much. He's only been recently starting doing these videos, but he's like I feel like he's he's more popular than me. I feel like he has more subscribers than me and stuff. So and it looks like he gets on average more viewers on his videos, because I think build videos in general probably get more views. Not saying that his content isn't good. His content is really good though, because he really goes with like, because I hate the toxic mindset of a lot of the Guild Wars 2 community where they think that you have to play a meta build. You don't have to play a meta build. I'd rather have people that play a build that they enjoy and that they know better than just them randomly getting equipment and randomly getting one of the elite specs unlocked just so that they can play a meta build and they have no idea how to properly use it, so I'd rather have people that enjoy the stuff that they're playing play with me, and maybe we struggle a little bit, but in the end I feel like those people play better than people who just, oh, okay, this is the skill I gotta have, this is the skill I gotta have, this is the skill I gotta have, this is the weapon set I gotta have, this is the second weapon set, and then I gotta use it, but they have no idea how to use it properly because they maybe leveled up 1 to 80 with like, I don't know, they were using a longbow warrior and they enjoy using a longbow warrior, and now they're looking at a PvE build that asks for double axe or something, and it's something completely different that they have no idea how to play, and it's a completely different concept of like the way the warrior plays. It's not condition based, and it's not long range, it's close range, and you play long range from 1 to 80 and you don't really know about dodging and stuff, and now all of a sudden you're thrown into like close range where dodging is a lot more like required to be done. So I think that like I love the concept of having anti sounds so negative, doesn't it? Anti meta builds, meta builds, other builds that are not meta, so we can do this. We can collect the chickens here. So I really enjoyed his content, and I watched some of his videos, and I think it's really good content that he has. I think he has a very niche, he found like his own little niche of like things that don't, like that not everyone does. So I love that for him, and I hope that he gains a lot more popularity, because I feel like we need those types of content creators specifically for Guild Wars 2, because it's more of a casual MMO, and we kind of step away from like, oh, you have to have this build, or this is the best build, this is what you need to have kind of thing, where he's like, no, here's something that if you want to try something different kind of thing, Yay, chickens! I'm in any new player discussion, I feel I'm which I will say about the like giving advice and just sending people to other websites. My thing is, like in our Discord server that I have, we I always have new people join. Like our guild isn't very big. We're there's only 44 people, which a ton of them are inactive and stuff. But we're slowly growing, and I always want to get more people in there and stuff. But we help new people out, and I have in the Discord server for the guild, which it's kind of for the Discord, but it's also for like my YouTube channel and stuff, because I post my videos on there as well and stuff, and we talk about stuff that's going on there. And I have there's a help section, a Guild Wars 2 help section that I have, and I do link like metabattle.com on there, right, which is like the go-to for like the meta battle or the meta builds and stuff. But I always tell people, I'm like, go in there, look at a build, but then when you look at it, you can use that as like a frame of reference, right? This is it's like, I always tell people, use it as a frame of reference as to like, this is the ideal thing, but make it your own. Because even, like I said, even after 9 years, I don't think I'm that great of a player. Like, I'm pretty terrible at PvP and stuff. And I'm pretty bad at like making builds and stuff. But even now, like I use a Mirage build, and the meta battle build actually has like a really big, like, there's like a really big mistake in there that they made in the like in the top rated like Mirage PV Fractal. I think it's the Fractal build that I run. But I use it as a point of reference as to like, this is the best build. So you kind of maybe want to use that as a frame of reference, but don't like experiment and try out different skills and try out what works for you. You know, because people like different play styles, and Guild Wars 2 has the freedom of really not play the way you want. I think that's a bit of a stretch, but it gives you more freedom as to what you can do. And the loss in DPS or healing or support or whatever it is you're trying to do, if you're not using meta builds, is probably negligible. Whoa, can't even talk. So as to, you can still use those builds. Like I use action camera, right? Any like meta player, like any like full on like hardcore raider is gonna probably have a heart attack watching me play. I love my action camera. I think it makes the game so much more fun to me. I play an action camera, and I see people constantly on my videos. They like ask me all the time. They're like, "Wait, what's with the camera? Like, why are you playing it like that?" Because 90% of the people that you watch, like the YouTubers that you watch, they don't use action camera because that's not meta. You don't use the action camera, you know. And I'm like, no, I do pretty well on everything. Like, I can do fractals and stuff. Like, I'm pretty good at what I do. I'm not perfect. Like I said, I'm not great at PvP and stuff, but you know what? Action camera makes me enjoy the game so much more. So, hold on. I die all the time. I'm going something. And it doesn't do anything, you know. Like I said, you plug it in and stuff, and people don't know how to use it, and they go into the Maguma jungle, you know, Heart of Thorns maps, because, you know, and I recently released a video as well that I guess got some pretty negative like comments on it, and a lot of dislikes and stuff, because I was talking about how I was kind of like annoyed that ArenaNet as developers pretty much leave it up to the content creators for us to instruct new people and stuff, because like break bars aren't explained. You only have like one short dodging tutorial. You don't really have any like tutorials on conditions, on boons, like those things they don't really explain to you. Like I was saying in the video as well, I think I was talking about that in the video, where the like, I don't know what most of these things do. Like right here it says armor 475. I don't know what that means. What is 475? That's my armor. Okay, what does that do though? It's nowhere explained. I literally have to go onto the, like, all the time when I make like a healing build, I have to go on the wiki to see what healing power does. Healing power 12, and it's down to 9 because I'm getting lower to 20. I get that, but it's like, what does the number mean? What does it do for me? And so I have to look online on a different website. I have to go to a different person, like some stuff that someone else made, in order to find out what that means. And I think it kind of like, for new players, it can get very confusing on stuff like that. So, you know, like just sending people to builds where they don't know what anything does mean or whatever is not, like, I'd rather have the people discover it for themselves, you know. So and that's exactly it. And I think most people, I can't use a skill, so I can't do that. Can I do this? I can't. Okay, cool, I can do this. And then a larva comes out. That's okay, we'll just take care of the weeds. We'll plant some flowers. And I think for most players it is beneficial. I think the community has kind of is slowly leaning towards, like, more and more so over the last few years, where they lean towards, oh, you have to have meta builds because, you know, raiding, because of strikes, because of like, we want to get this done in like 5 minutes, you know, we want to skip through everything in fractals, like we don't want to defeat any enemies. Like we were actually doing a week ago, we were doing Ascalon Catacombs, and we actually went through and like defeated all the different like the Gravelings and stuff, we defeated all the different groups. We didn't skip through it. And guess what? No one died because we went through and we killed other groups. You know, I find so many times where I do like, you know, there's like a daily Ascalon catacomb and you go in there and it's like all these people that have like 300 and something and they're like masteries points. You know, you get a group of 5 of them and they just like rush through it and they run through it and they don't care. And there might be like, you know, it's 4 of them and maybe one of them is like a level 53 warrior that like has never played the game. And he's just like, I don't know what's happening, you know, and it's like a bad experience for new people. I take my time. I'm not in a rush. I play video games to have fun, not to get like, I don't know what the end goal is, you know. It's like, am I not efficient enough? Is that like, it's not a job. So I wonder if I can rub repellent. These are all skills. I can't use any of this. I don't know what to do. What do I do with the hungry chicken? Can I do anything with the shovels? No. That's okay. I guess we won't finish this. That's okay. We'll come back to it at some point. Doesn't matter. We're on our way to Lornar's now, and I'm only level 26, so that'll be probably hard. You know, and that's it. Like, same with like jumping puzzles. Like, I don't mind having helping people out, especially with like some of the harder ones, like the like this. Can I? How do I get up there? I think I have to go around this way. Yeah. Especially with, yeah, I think I have to with like skipping stones or skipping steps or whatever that one is called in Southside Cove. You know, I get that people want to help it. There's like a way to cheese it with your Springer too, that you can actually skip all of it. I get that people want to get like teleports and stuff, but you know, one like huge thing for me, I remember when I first started playing Guild Wars 2 was doing the jumping puzzles, because it actually does help you with player movement, right? Because this is not a tap targeting, you know, like Final Fantasy 14 and WoW are very like tap target, like not active combat kind of thing. And even for like action combat, Guild Wars 2 feels very different from other games. I had to get used to the way that you move, right? Ooh, can I? Oh, look at this. Am I locked in here now? Oh, I might be locked in here, guys. Might have completely screwed myself over. Crap. Oh, thank you for opening the door. I love you very much. Thank you. We're leaving now. Wow, that was almost, I almost got locked in there. Had to almost use a teleport. Luckily I didn't. But I think jumping puzzles help people with like dodging. You know, there's certain jumping puzzles that have like the one in like is it the Plains of Ashford? Yes, I think that's the one. Yeah, the one down here, Lord Claw, that has the like the area in there where you have to like dodge through the fire and stuff. That teaches people about certain mechanics. Why would I want new people to skip through that? Do the jumping puzzle proper. First of all, like, it's fun, I think, and it'll be much more rewarding when you're through with it. I remember I was so excited when I like finished all the like different jumping puzzles and stuff. It was such a huge experience for me, and I think it really helped me with the movement and the jumping, you know, and the like making sure that, you know, like your positioning and stuff. Like, that's very important in Guild Wars 2, and jumping puzzles are like some way of like really showing me that. Well, some people do that, you know. I mean, new people don't know. You gotta imagine new people come into a game and they start, you know, they buy the game and then they see their dailies and they have to do the dailies, and they kind of like start figuring what that means. So they look at this and they're like, oh, okay, so this is a jumping puzzle, right? And they're like, oh, okay. And then they go into the map and they see that there's a Mesmer just porting, where they're just like, oh, tips are appreciated, like there's a Mesmer porting, and they port it, and they never go back to it because they get the achievement for it immediately, and that's it, the end. And then they come to like Chalice of Tears and they're like, I've never done a jumping puzzle in my life, I don't know how to do this, right? And it's like, okay, well, that's because you skipped through everything. Can I bring some metal? I think I can bring metal. Can I bring metal bars? The heart dude is way down there. Oh, the one in Ors. And I was talking about this with Minion, one of our guildmates. She's a moderator on Twitch and stuff. I was telling her because she started helping people with it and stuff. And I like I I walked by him. Do you want this metal bar? Okay. Do you want the scrap metal? Okay. It's super fun. Like it's such a fun jumping puzzle. It's very forgiving in the way that it does stuff. There's that one like leap of faith you kind of have to take, where you kind of have to like jump around the corner and hope that there is something on the other side and stuff. But you do have the checkpoints in there too. But I think it's like it does a very good way of like showing the path, the proper path you have to take. And it's a fun jumping puzzle, and there's people that get like ported way up through all of it, through all the checkpoints and stuff, and it's just a shame, you know. There's, especially in core tier, we have really easy ones. Like I see people all the time getting ported Morgan's Spiral. Listen, Morgan's Spiral is a really good test on your jumping ability, and it's really quick. You can do really fast, like. Does not take a long time to do, so. Yeah, you can bring the, you didn't know that? Yeah, you can bring him the metal bars. So sometimes when you do like a, well, I don't have any more. Oh yeah, there's a metal bar right there. Like sometimes when you salvage these like metal areas, it gives you metal bar. I think this is the one I dropped earlier. I dropped one of them to pick up a mine. But you can bring him the metal bars. Hold on, I want to get credit. No, I didn't get credit. I didn't realize. Oh, there's one dead over there. You can bring him the metal bars. And you can bring him the scrap metal too, which goes into your inventory anyways. Ooh, let's deposit all. There we go. Nice. Nice. I remember being so annoyed because I had to like, he's so far away. Like, I don't know why he can't stand right here. Why does he have to be all the way over there? He's so far away from the area because you can only do stuff around right there, but then he's like way over here. Unless there's other stuff you can do. Can you do anything? No, not really. But yeah, you can give him the metal bar. There we go. Metal bar. Yep, yep. Okay, what's the jumping puzzle? Don't tell me Chalice of Tears, because God no, I did it the other day. It took me like an hour and a half when it returned to the season 3 game. I did it all on my own. I did have to look up a little bit, like some of the stuff I didn't know where to jump to, but I did most of it without any help, and it took me like an hour and a half. I was very proud of myself. Okay, scrap you knew, just not the metal bars. Yeah, there you go. I think that applies to some of the other. There's that one in Lorinar's Pass. We're actually going to go to it. We're probably going to see it in like, once I get there in like 30 minutes or something. Depends on how long it takes me to get there. I wanted to harvest this, and I'm going to harvest that one down there. But there's that one, the mining one in the top left of Lorinar's Pass. There's that mining town next to the big mine in the mountain. You can do the same thing there with the thing. Skipping stones. I was just talking about that one. The skipping stones one is, I hate that one, and I will be honest, I've never fully completed that one. There's a really easy skip that you can do where you skip all of the whole jumping puzzle at the very end. So I've always skipped it ever since I've had a mount, which, yes, is probably really horrible to say, and I'm a horrible human being, but I hate that one. I just hate it. Ooh, I haven't really finished any hearts, because I can't. Do you have anything cool? Ooh, guys. Ooh. Look at this. I can get a whole new armor set, probably. Hold on, let's see. Yes, I want it. I want it. I want it. I don't want that. I want that. I don't want that. Look at that. Almost a whole new armor set. Awesome. Cool. Awesome. Oh, wait. Can I break these down? I can't? Okay, lame. 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 Alright, off we go to Lornhars. Oh. That's your YouTube name? I didn't know that was your YouTube name. Holy crap. I feel like you've never commented on my you've never been in the stream. I feel like that's crazy. Yeah, the floating stone thing is weird. I don't like that one. That one gives me nightmares, that one. My schedule has been pretty much the same for. There's been a couple of weeks where, like last week, for example, where I streamed really early, and the week before that with the live stream, so I streamed really early. I covered the live stream that Guild Wars or that arena that did, but my schedule is pretty much the same thing. It's a 4:45, like in the morning, or like in the afternoon. But I start mine around like 9:30, 10 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. And I go to I go for like 2.5 hours. And I do that Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. So usually that's the schedule, so. You know, and it's okay, even if you, there's, for example, there's, Faye, who's, watches these pretty regularly, a returning viewer as well. She, I think it's a she, I don't know, I'm sorry, I don't, or a he, it's probably he, I don't know, I'm sorry. They, let's just say they, because I don't know their gender, so, or their pronoun or whatever. But they watch them even after, because they upload to my YouTube channel. So if you're subscribed to my YouTube channel or whatever, you'll get notifications that I'm live, but you'll also see that they get posted on there. So you can even watch them after the fact too. So, oh, okay. Well, I lived in Germany. Hello. I'm still a German citizen, actually, not even American. Not even American yet. All right, we're almost there. Yeah, you guys have it pretty late, or yeah, pretty early in the morning, I guess, at this point now. I'm really hungry, guys. I'm eating this. Sorry, guys. I hate eating on stream, but since I slept all day, I haven't really eaten anything. I'm starving. All right. This is gonna be a long walking journey. I can maybe get this in the middle. If I walk there. I don't know. Maybe. Yeah, if I just follow the road. This one is pretty much just walking. Oh my god, Rosanna. Rosanna Dana. Let's help. I hope that Ice Brute Elemental doesn't attack me. Well, I should maybe harvest some more stuff on the way. Get some more experience. Rub you back to health. Okay, there you go. Oh god, and he get attacked. Hey, Devourer, help out. Why are you not attacking? Look at that Devourer. Is it set to passive? See, this is my gripe with some of the Ranger stuff. Drives me nuts. Always set your pet. Look, the Devourer is dying because he's set to passive. Well, I'm not reviving you again, so sorry, bye. I hope they're okay. I don't know, when I go AFK, I make sure that I like waypoint somewhere, because most waypoints are just, obviously they're safe, so. Do I need to get more? Yeah, I'm running out again. I need to get like multiple sets, maybe. I'll get some new ones once I get to Lornar's. Please don't die. Please don't die. Do I think I'm out healing all the damage they're doing to me. So my best indicator is once endure pain. Lesser endure pain happens. I'm not harvesting anymore. I'm running. No, stop attacking me. No. I know, I don't really fear them. I'm fearful of Lornar's Pass because I'm gonna be like way under leveled. Maybe I should do I don't know, should I do Gandaren first? Well, it's also 25, but it's only a 35. I could do Gandaren first. I don't know, we'll see. We'll see. Alright, maybe they have gathering tools here.
Always happy to see customers.
I don't like iron tools. I want to have the best. Alright, that's fine. I feel like I should do Gandaren first. Because as I'm traveling south, I won't have the opportunity to... Or I will have the opportunity, but I don't want to walk all the way back, so... Yeah. Maybe this Lion Guard has some harvesting stuff for karma? Sometimes they do have those. No. What's a med pack? That's kind of cool. No, don't want any of that. Goodbye. So, yeah, the time thing is like kind of crappy because I get people from like New Zealand that watch. I get people that like from Australia. I get some people, you know, from Europe, and it's just, you know, but that's also why I like doing it on YouTube, because I don't have to do any extra work and it just uploads them to my YouTube, and it lets people watch it, you know. I mean, you can always watch them after the fact. Like, yes, you can't interact and you can't put your opinion in there, but you can always leave comments too, you know. You can leave comments on those old streams and I will read them. I've read almost every single comment. There's certain comments that I'm like, I don't know how to respond to, but I do try to respond to all of the comments that I get. Yeah, I'm at 26 right now, level 26. So I'm like halfway through this. But I feel like, ooh, I can light the torches here. I didn't do this hard earlier. I think, I don't know, with how tanky I am, I might be okay to go to even like higher level stuff. Since I'm like running anyways, and I'm only doing stuff that I can do with my one button. So I might still be okay, but I think I'm going to do Gandaren just to get that done, and then walk through Lion's Arch to get maybe some extra experience points there for like the waypoints and stuff that I can get on the way. But yeah, we'll see. I don't know. We'll see. Because it's going to be easier for me if they're like level 35. Rather than dealing with enemies that maybe are level 40 and I'm only like level 30. So. Good thing about Lornar's is that Lornar's Pass is just huge. It just covers like such a big area that you can easily like level up even by just like walking around and stuff. I don't know. Like I said, the challenge of like having a tamer with a pet is a lot more interactive because you can actually go around and do all the different like hearts and stuff. So I think the challenge there would be map completion. I think the challenge would be like going through and doing every map, every like doing them all. And I think that that will be one of the challenges that maybe I will do, because we still have such a long time until End of Dragons comes out. And yes, I do have, there's going to be other stuff we're going to be talking about. There's other, like, you know, next week, next Tuesday, I'm probably going to do, or I'm definitely going to do the, you know, we get the elite specs to try out and stuff. So I'll be doing that next Tuesday, and I'll probably have a longer stream going on for that. I'll start a little bit earlier next week for that. But there's like so many days where I'm like, I don't know what to do. So having a challenge that's maybe going to take me a long time to do would be really nice to have. Yeah, those are nice because they kind of, they in of itself, like they create, they like help you, they it's like a world building thing, right? Because you interact with the world and you have to, like, you know, like the gardening one we did, you know, what you do that and it's like you feel like you're a gardener, you know, and you kind of interact with the girl with the world, and it kind of makes you feel like you're part of the world, right? And it just kind of, it gives you more that like immersion into the game, into the like world and stuff. I think I love the skybox here with the mountains in the back. I just, some of the skyboxes in Guild Wars 2, man, the Guild Wars 1 skyboxes were beautiful. The Guild Wars 2, not so much. Not so much. I could get that point of interest with that Quacken. Let's do that. I'll come out over there anyways, and I'll go up the secret passage. Wee. And he makes fun of you. Are you gonna make fun of me? Come on.
Nice shell.
There's like a, I thought he said something. I thought like he like was like, "Oh, you swim really funny," or something like that is what he says. I thought he said something. Oh well, bye. Oh, this guy maybe. Oh yeah, right there. Did a rock teach you? Quaggan thinks it must have been a rock. You're judging me? He's judging. That's the guy. Okay. I thought there was only one Quaggan in that tunnel, but there's two. Okay. How do I get out? Oh, just keep swimming. It's right on my map. Alright, and then we can go around here. I can harvest that and then go inside the secret door. If they let me in. I don't know if they just let anyone in. I don't know if you have to be like... I don't know. We'll have to look at it. I just didn't want that ice drake to attack me. I'm trying to like crawl up. Ooh. Quaggan like something something. I want more Quaggan. We didn't get enough Quaggan in Ice Root Saga. I love Quaggan. Let me in, let me in, let me in. Oh, they let you in. Oh god, I pressed it twice. Yeah, and I get that waypoint immediately. Awesome. Over here? What do you want? Huh, interesting. Alright, close the door. I don't want the cold to get in. Dee 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 dee. Alright, we made it up. Off we go to Gandaren. I feel like the Norn have like, I can't talk, guys. I'm gonna be honest. I don't know. I don't know what speaking is. But they have like such a like happy walk. They're like always happy. All right. Good thing the bridge isn't collapsed. I mean, it wouldn't really matter. I could fly down. Whee! You know, speaking of playable races, I know people really want Tengu and stuff, and I totally get it. Like, I would really like it. But I'm not too upset about that. I just think that it would just bring too much crap. Like, I don't want them to put resources towards something that they're gonna have to, like, fix. Yeah, I don't know if that really makes sense, but, like, if it makes sense the way I'm saying it. But, because I think what's gonna happen is we're gonna get, like, if we were to get, you know, Tengu, let's say, for playable race, and then they, release it, and then we have a bunch of clipping issues, and then people complain about clipping issues, and then I have to put all these resources towards like making sure there's no clipping issues and stuff. I don't know, it's not feasible for them, so it kind of sucks. Though I do love the idea of having a new playable race. I love it. I would really appreciate that, but it's not feasible for them, so kind of a shame. But I think they've kind of dug a hole for themselves with that one, with leaning towards Fashion Wars being endgame kind of thing, which, you know, is a result of like them trying to be more casual rather than having hardcore like raid, you know, endgame and stuff. It's more about the fashion and the achievements and, you know, whatever. And that kind of, they like, you know, with they lean so far into that now everything that's rewards or that gets released or whatever, everything you want to work towards, it's always cosmetic stuff. So now there's so many skins in the game, particularly armor skins, that they could never make those fit, you know. So it's but that's what it, you know, whatever, we can always dream. I mean, I had like I released a video a long time ago now. I feel like it's been a long time, but I was talking about I did a whole series about things that were concerning End of Dragons. I have my map discussion video. I had the deep sea dragon lore theory that I had. I had 2 sets of elite specializations, so 18 speculations that I made. And then one video that I made was the feature discussion, which was one of the least viewed out of the whole group of them. And I talked about what I thought could be potentially a feature of the game, which is still something they can do, or it's still something that they maybe could integrate after the fact, like something like a Sun's Refuge kind of deal, or like a what's it called, Eye of the North or something like that. But where they had like a mastery line or multiple mastery lines or whatever, where you could take on missions, and then as you like progress through the mastery line, taking on these missions like dragon response missions and stuff like that, where you you kind of get you get to eventually, once you like get through your masteries, you actually get the ability to play as another race through these with like a specific set of abilities, of course, but you get to play as a Tengu, or you get to play as like a dredge or a scrit or a centaur or something, you know, and it just kind of gives you like other skills and stuff, and you can play through those missions. Like, I thought that would be really cool, but yeah, I don't know. It is, you know, but I thought that would be a good compromise between, you know, having to deal with that, having to deal with matching all the armor types and stuff, where they could have you still play as those other races, and they could expand that onto like, you know, other races, like a bunch of other races. They don't just have to do Tengu, but you can only do it in those missions and stuff. So it would be like semi-compromise on like where it's like you still get the ability to play as those, even though that they're really only like in those missions and stuff, and you can't change their like outfits, or you can't, but I also did talk about how they could even give you like further down in the mastery, even after you unlock them, maybe the ability to unlock different like different looks for like your Tengu. Like instead of just having one look for your Tengu, you can pick out like out of 5 or something, and you can like say like this is the Tengu that I want to play as. Like this is the, you know, I want to play as the white Tengu with the red tips on the feathers or something. I don't know, something like that. And you can have like a centaur that's maybe like you know, instead of like all brown, it's like a black looking centaur. Or, you know, you can have quaggan where like instead of like a regular quaggan, it's the killer whale stuff, you know, because we have those tonics and stuff in game already that are like combat tonics. And maybe that's something they could do as well. They could do more combat tonics, maybe having a Tengu combat tonic and maybe giving you the option of multiple of those, again, where you have like different looks on the combat tonics. They could do that as well. So kind of like exalted armor. Yeah, something like that, you know, where you could, I mean, I think the combat tonics is probably the best of the, like, you know, we're talking specifically because I'm not really using a skill here, but like the Coden, for example. Oops, I didn't select it. So like I can play as a Coden, right? It's not necessarily that this is a playable race now, but it is a sacrifice, right? Or a sacrifice. It's a compromise that, you know, I have the ability of playing as a Coden. You don't get the like backstory and you get all this stuff, but I think if they lean towards, and this is like, I feel like it's a low quality model. I think they could update this with like more like fur physics and stuff, and maybe some of the armor looks a bit like the feet look a little weird. But they could do some like high res like Tengu combat tonics or something. I mean, we have a ton of those out there. And I think maybe that's the best compromise for them, you know, to go in and, you know, do that. So a couple of ideas that they could do where they could lean heavily into that. I just, like I said before, I kind of am suspicious of them in a way because they haven't, I have like this tiny sliver of hope that maybe we do get Tengu, because they haven't talked anything Tengu. Oh, great. I still haven't bought any new harvesting stuff. Was there a merchant? Is there a merchant up there? There is. Let's go back up there. And they haven't spoken anything about Tengu, but they have introduced multiple, I think it's multiple voice actors for the Tengu, but they haven't really talked about Tengu. And it seems a little bit suspicious to me, where I'm thinking like maybe they're holding it back like they did with the Griffin, where like no one knew about the Griffin. It was like the secret thing for Path of Fire that came out and we didn't know anything, and then they didn't talk about it for like another month. And then another month later, they're like, okay, it's been long enough. We can talk about the Griffin now. What did you think? And everyone was like, oh my god, that's crazy. You know, we got like another 5th mount that no one knew about. So they could do something like that, where it's like I said, maybe not necessarily a playable race. I feel like that would be something they would advertise like heavily, but maybe something where it's like, oh yeah, Tengu are playable by doing this and this, or whatever, you know, or there's some kind of reward that lets you play as a Tengu or something. So I don't know. There's multiple things I think there. I think I'm just hungry for more information on End of Dragon specifically. I think they need to come up with more stuff for End of Dragons, so, or give us more information on End of Dragons. Cause I don't know. I want to know about the story. I want to know, like, we still don't know how we get to Cantha. Seems to be have to do with the Aether Blades, but it's like why and how, and I don't know, man. I'm just excited for Friday. Okay, Friday we're gonna get 2 new. Oh, I haven't equipped any. Let's keep that. Let's keep that. Let's just keep them. Let's just set up these. There is, well, it's not a theory. It's actually confirmed. They actually did say that. They actually did say it's in the I know, like, one piece of information that I know exists is in the collector's edition, and mine is in the other room, so I don't even have it here. Is the book that you got with the collector's edition in the metal thing. There's a book in there where they talk about the making of, pretty much, of they talk about like the different races, and they talk about the movement of the world and the like lesser races, and they talk about like the world building, dynamic events. They talk about like all kinds of making of Guild Wars 2. But there is a small section, I'm pretty sure it's in that book, I don't know, don't quote me on this, but I think there's a section in there that talks about that they had planned Tengu early on in the production, and it was scrapped. It was scrapped pretty early on. So I believe that was part of the original plan to have Tengu in there, which, you know, whatever. I think that's why we ended up getting stuck with having the Dominion of Winds, but it not being an actual like city. And I think that's why it's like, you know, Caledon Forest right here, and it's like the Dominion of Winds and stuff. I think that's maybe why, because they were like, they made the map originally, and then they decided, oh, this is where the Tengu are gonna go, and maybe in the planning stages they had like, okay, this is where the Tengu city is gonna go, but then in the end they decided not to do that, so they completely left that out. Which, of course, yes, is a shame and stuff, but yeah, that's just how it is. So you never go to like these far edges of the maps, right? Like, why would anyone go up here? But it's kind of cool to see this stuff. So yeah, Tengu were originally planned, and I think they ran. I think the problem was just that they ran into like, also I have a feeling that they weren't quite sure on how to make, like, I think it has a lot to do with like the models and stuff. I think they realized like making Char, there was a lot of clipping issues, and there was a lot of like stuff like that, and they were like, God, how are we gonna do Tengu and give them the same armor that everyone else has without having all these clipping issues? Like, I feel like maybe that's what it would be. I'm not sure. I think in the actual post where they talk about it, it was more, oh God, I'm stabbed through the chest with a sword. Ooh boy, look at that, I'm dying. Let's get this waypoint before I die. Ooh, I leveled up. Look at that. Run away! Run away! Drunk Savari, help! Do Savari get drunk? Do they really have like the ability to get drunk? Seems kind of, yeah, doesn't it? Seems kind of weird. No swords, no sir. Goodbye. Alright, Ferris, what do you have? A pirate leg and a bottle of wine. Oh. I think so too. I think just, you know, just like, I'm sure they would shatter someone's like last little bit of hope that they maybe have as to like the Tengu might become playable at some point. But I feel like just having this as like a, oh, we're dealing with the Tengu for some kind of living world season, like we have to like, there's some kind of conflict and we have to go to the Dominion of Winds, like I would be okay with that, just because I think that it'd be cool to see that. It's same with the Wizard's Tower. They haven't done anything with the Wizard's Tower, and they've made their like own like jokes about it, like even on stream and stuff. You can see there's like an older stream where they were like, oh, we can't talk about the Wizard's Tower. And that was like before even like Path of Fire came out and stuff, and I'm like, you haven't done anything with that. You haven't done anything with this, like, so why are you acting like there's some kind of weird secret going on? Ooh, this is bad, guys. I might die here. This is, how many times have I died? I've died 3 times already. I don't know when that has happened, but that's okay. I might die here because we're like way under leveled for this. Well, we're 2 levels, I know. Ah! But yeah, so it's like those are 2 areas that I think that, because my thing is with the Wizard's Tower, they really have the possibility to do anything with it, because the thing with the Wizard's Tower is that in Guild Wars 1 it didn't have any, there wasn't any lore. There was like a little bit of information here and there about it, and even in Guild Wars 2 there's just a little bit of information here and there, but they have the freedom of just doing whatever with it, and they don't have to, like, you know, people always hate when they retcon like Guild Wars 1 lore, and I think that's one part of the lore where they don't really retcon anything because there's nothing there to retcon. So I think that would be nice to see. I'm gonna try to escape onto the roof. Can I jump up there? Can I jump up here? No, that's steep. Can I go on this side? I can't. Cause I want to. Oh God, she's like way down there waiting for me. Hey, I just wanted to get that. Whee. So the pacifist run, yeah, so a pacifist is someone that doesn't like conflict, or someone that, you know, doesn't use weapons or something, like you know, like, or violence or anything like that. They're like you know, it's like they're like very peaceful people, I guess, a lot of them. But in the context of this, is it's pretty much not using weapons, not using any skills, you know, pretty much that. I gave myself some other rules on top of that where I don't want to use mounts. I can use gliders, but I can't use mounts. I'm almost done with that hard, and I can't. Oh, there's a missed spot over on that side. Maybe I can finish it. I have to go inside the house again, maybe? How do I get there? Maybe. Hold on. So it's just I can't use waypoints unless I. Oh, finished. Nice. Unless that I die and I can use the waypoint next to me. I can't TP any armor or anything. I have to like buy it as I go along here. Okay, this is too high level. Well, I'm just trying to give myself. Oh God, pirates! Let's leave. That's our cue. Ooh, someone give me swiftness. Thank you. I just wanted to do something. I mean, after like so many hours, and I probably have leveled over the years probably close to like 60, 70 characters to 80. I thought it would be fun to like do something a little bit different, you know, do something that's not the same old, like, same crap that, you know, we all do. So, and it kind of demonstrates on how the power creep has kind of taken over the game and stuff. So but yeah, it's pretty much like I can't use any skills. Even if I get environmental weapons, I can't use the skills. I can use my F key where you interact, my interaction key. I can do that, which I've set to E. Mine's to E, but the regular one is a F. I'm gonna get that island. I want to get that island. We're off to the island. So is it really though? Well, welcome, by the way, everyone that's here. Welcome, Mind Over Meta. We were talking about you earlier. You missed it. We were talking good things about you. But I don't know. Is it really hardcore? I'm not struggling that hard. Like I said, I've died 3 times so far. It's not that hardcore, but we'll see. I think the real struggle for this run will come once we hit ore. Once I go to like this level 70 plus areas, I think that's when the stuff is gonna be. Because I think some of the passes, when you look at some of these lines, ooh, I can get another. There we go. Did that help me with anything? Nope. Some of these passives don't really do much for me. Weapon swap, I don't need that. Gain might on weapon swap, so that doesn't help. Tactics. Hitting, yeah, so soldier's focus, I can't use a weapon skill, so nothing there for me. Deal increased strike damage, doesn't matter to me. Applying might to an ally, I don't do that. So a lot of the passives, I mean, like, well, I was just looking at the minors and stuff. There's the majors as well, so we'll look at those. What does the signets gain? Reduce recharge and grant when you use them. I don't strike foes below the threshold. So I think we're gonna run to the point where I think some of the passives aren't really gonna be Thank you. Yeah, it's supposed to be a little bit more of a relaxed stream, and I think I'm gonna have. I'm trying to find like a good structure on my 3 days of Guild Wars 2 because I'm trying to get to the point where I do 3 days of Guild Wars 2 every week now, because I do stream 3 days a week, but I used to stream like Pokemon and I used to stream like other stuff, but I think for End of Dragons, really getting into mostly Guild Wars 2 will be more interesting, I think, for my channel in general. So I'm trying to find out like what is some stuff that I can do, and people have really like there's a good reception for this, so I definitely want to do more of that. Yeah, or is a little bit more. I think they really went in with the mindset of like it's a war zone, so everything is just out to kill you, which is pretty much like any map after Ore. Like, you look at Heart of Thorns, it's that way. You look at Path of Fire, it's kind of that way. Path of Fire is a little bit more exploration-y. Not everything is littered with, like, forged and branded and stuff. So there's some areas where that's not really the case. But I think overall, all, like, Ore definitely is, like, a murder map, So yeah, I try to do unique things. I know that like when I look through like Twitch and I look at the people that stream Guild Wars 2, I just see like raid, PvP, PvP, world versus world versus world versus world. Like, cool. It's very saturated on those 3 things, and I'm like, I want to do something a little different. And I'm not saying that every person does that, but I'm just saying the majority of them on Twitch, as I have seen them, looks to be that way. So I'm trying to do a little bit different. So and kind of encourage the community to think outside the box on not just the content that content creators make, but also the stuff that people play. You know, I'm not a role player, so I would never role play. It's just too much typing. Hey, you know what? That's actually interesting. That's an interesting thought. We'll have to see how that works. We could do. What about a It depends on how they structure fishing and how fishing leads into like gaining experience or something. But you could do like a run where you could do like a new character, and you only fish, and it's like a fish. I don't know. Would that be really boring? I feel like that would be really boring. Maybe that's not a good idea. And you only fish, and that's how you level up. So like going around the areas and finding all the fish in the area, like in all the different areas or something. I don't know. It would have to depend on how it looks, you know, because that's expansion content, and I don't know if there's gonna be like Naga at like level 82 that are gonna eat me alive while I'm trying to fish on my level 2, you know. So I don't know. That might be not fun if I constantly die and stuff. I wonder if I can. Can I do just... Okay, no. What about this? Okay, get a shovel. Okay, that's nice. Okay, so I can't... Wait, can I press... If I have a shovel, can I just press E on them? Oh, I can! Oh, fantastic! I can do this, guys. I only have to press E. Awesome, I can do this hard. I don't know. It sounds really boring now that I like put like... In my brain, it sounded a lot more fun, but then I'm like, okay, this is really boring. Like, who'd watch that? Like, what? Like, watch someone fish all day long? I don't know. That doesn't sound fun. I don't know. I'm trying to come up with different things. I'll definitely do the Pokemon Trainer Challenge. So for the ones that have just joined, I was talking about another challenge. Like, this is gonna be a to level 80 challenge. Ooh, I can close those as well. Okay, nice. And this warrior over here, he can take care of them. He can do it all. But another challenge that I want to do is do kind of the same thing where I don't use weapon skills and only use signets. passive signets, but I do it on a ranger and have the pet do everything for me. And actually, instead of just going to just level 80, actually do all the map completion of the core maps. I think that would be a really interesting challenge. And that's going to take me, like, I feel like that's going to take a long time to do. So that will probably be the challenge after this, guys. So stay tuned for that. So, yeah, the thing with the food is that, or in general, is that I'm not allowed to use the trading post. So I've been like, whenever I talk to an NPC and I see their food, like I buy a little bit of food and I eat it, and I just kind of move on with my life. So it's kind of like that, where it's like allowed to, but I can't like TP like a stack of, you know, the best food ever or whatever. So it's just whatever I see merchants have. Like if I finish a heart, I talk to them and see if they have some cool equipment for me, and maybe they have some food for me, you know, and I can eat it. I had some earlier, but already ran out. It only lasted 10 minutes. It was a loaf of bread. It was like a loaf of some kind of special bread or something, and it gave me vitality and experience for kills, which doesn't really matter to me. Can I give the scraps that I have to you? The chunks of underground? Can I do that? Oh, okay, that worked. Nice. Well, I don't know. Is it really? Hold on. I want to be Naga menu, but Naga sign from. I love the Naga. In the wasn't it in the lore that they were like they used to be? Because I used to really love Warcraft 3, and they talk about the Naga there, right? In the expansion. Don't they talk about like how the Naga were used to be night elves, and then they like fell from grace or something, and then they transformed into that or something? I don't know. Okay, we have some more armor. Oh, and healing power. Fantastic. Look at this. We can get some healing power here. Awesome. Ooh, and a dark steel. Oh, I'm gonna buy a couple of these. I have so much karma. Get all these picks in there. I know I can't use them and stuff. God. I know, but I don't know. I feel like it's a way of cheating, because I can like get new equipment and get like, you know, accessories and whatever. I just kind of, I'm like, nah, I kind of want to, I don't know. I kind of want to keep it a little bit harder, you know, a little bit more on the like, okay, I don't want the shovel. Get your shovel. Walking around with the shovel. I don't know. So I kind of want to, I want to do it without the TP. Let's put it that way. I just want to let the land provide for me. Wow, this guy's not attacking me? Look at that, guys. Oh, I got scared. He was moving. Oh, he's coming after me. Run away. Yeah, nigga will transform. Well, I love, you know, one of my very favorite video game characters. I believe it does. I believe it affects like, well, we can actually, let's test it out, guys. The healing power. So right now the passive heal here gives me 48. If I unequip the ones I just bought, let's look at it. Maybe it doesn't. Maybe I'm wrong. I could be wrong. It's a very well possibility, because I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. Hold on. 47. So I got one more because of the 10 healing. So it does affect passive healing. That's right back to 48. Yeah, so definitely that. Yes, it affects barrier as well. Yes, that is true. Ooh, I can do these traps. I can do this hard right here. Oh my god. Oh my god. Etten's hit really hard too. There's trolls in there. Oh my god. Okay. I'm just gonna kill like. Ooh boy. Really hard. But yeah, I used to be huge. I was talking about my favorite video game character. So my very favorite video game character, and I don't know, I feel like I'm gonna get hate for this, but Maev's Shadow Song was one of my all-time favorite video game characters. Like, I don't know why, I just have this like, I love her. Like, she was so cool in like Warcraft 3. Ooh, someone just killed that champion there. I really loved her, and I love Illidan too, and I love the like relationship between the two of them and stuff. And I haven't I paid attention right up until Legion, where like, you know, Maiev and Illidan became more in the forefront. You know, it was like a lot of stuff was about them and stuff. And you got to see like the warden's place that she made, like the little vault or whatever for the wardens. And that was really cool. But then after that, I don't really know what happened with them. I haven't really caught up on any of the new stuff. So, but yeah, she's one of my favorite. I love her very much, and I like Illidan too. But yeah, Warcraft 3 has like this special place in my heart. It's a very fun game. So. Yeah, so we have learned something. Can I squash these? I probably could. I can squish these. Oh my god! There's a veteran here. Elite. I'm sorry, it's an elite. That's whatever. Even worse. Oh my god! Look at the damage. Can I mine this without dying? Okay, I'm almost at 50%. Oh, there it is. Endure pain for the first time, guys. It activated. Run away! Oh, jump! Run away! Oh, leave me alone. I want to get this Vista, dude. Okay. Okay, go away. Go away. Go away. Go away! Hold on. Hold on, guys. Okay, I'm out of combat. I can do this. Jump overhead. Avoid that hatchling. Look at it. Jump off. No, I don't want to jump off. I need to go back to this side. Run through back. You know, Ettins are dangerous, man. Eben Main's weapon chest. Look, someone got some cool stuff. Oh, I do have those shoulders. Someone got a ascendant weapon from whatever they got it. Was the thing going on? I don't know. I don't know if the what's that called that happens in this map? The anomaly. Was the anomaly here? Is that where they got that from, or are they just showing off? Did they do a collection or something? Alright, let's do the frost trap here. Yeah, attack me. Do it. Run into the frost trap. I want to see. Yeah, there you go. Passively killing people. That's not really pacifist, is it? I don't know. I feel like that's still like on the side of not being a pacifist. I feel like... What? No. What are you talking about? I hope you're kidding, right? I have not been playing for 3 days. I have indeed not been playing for 3 days. I have been playing for 3,272 days. I have 7,341 hours on all my characters. So I'm definitely... Like, I definitely am not a new person. Far from it, indeed. Like I said earlier, I have about, I don't know, I have about 60 characters that I've leveled up. I don't have 60 characters, but I've leveled about 60. Oh my god, I can't get this, can I? Leave me alone! No! I'm trying to run away, like, hide in the corner. I can't. This is not good. I dodged through his attack. So meta right now. Can I hide up here? Can you leave me alone? Ooh, they leave you alone up here. Oh, well, thank you. That's okay. It's never too late. I've only, I don't know. I've been. Oh no! No! I wonder if I can commune before he attacks me. No, there's no way. All right, I'm gonna run away. Run away! Oh my god, I'm dying. Run away! I can't do this. All right, that's fine. We won't do this. That's okay. I mean, I've been streaming. I was saying earlier, I streamed on Twitch for 2 years, and I do multi-stream right now, so I am still semi on Twitch. but I kind of I had to take a break because of like personal stuff. So I took like a break for about a year or so, and I've only recently I started back up properly like December of last year or something to do my streams. So that's pretty much where I'm at right now. Oh my god, he followed me. He followed me. Someone attack him, please. Yeah, go shoot him. Pew pew. Okay. What do we have here? Power condition damage. That doesn't really do anything. Oh, we got some healing power here, but it's level 28. I'll still buy it. You can put it on once I'm level 28. That's good. Okay, is everything down here? No, we have that. Ice Gate. You guys remember Ice Gate? From Guild Wars 1? That was a fun mission. But yeah, so I've only really been streaming, and like I said before, like I have been streaming other stuff too. It's only been recently, like I've been making videos on my YouTube for since almost about a year. I think September, October will be a year. I think that's when I released my first video. So it'll be almost close to a year as to like since I started really working on my like YouTube channel and stuff. Ooh boy, this is bad. Ooh, this is a constant effect? I didn't know this. Look at that. Do you see that? Wait. Oh, it is. You can walk up here, guys. Cheats. Cheat codes. And then we'll go behind here. I'll harvest this. Oh no, the veteran saw me. Don't kill me, please. Don't kill me. No. Okay, this is becoming harder. That's okay, we can avoid these really easily. Alright, now we can dodge. Oh no, don't run. Oh my god. Now the area effect happened? No. This is kind of cool. Like, what is this? Was this meant to be like a world boss or something? It looks like there's something going on there. Like magically infused ice or something? I don't know. Okay, Endure Pain is activated. I got regeneration and I'm chilled, which is not good. But you know, so but yeah, if you're new to the channel, welcome everyone, or welcome the ones that are new. There's another one over here, isn't there? There's two of them. I feel like there was meant to be something that was going on with them, because there's like another area down here with the with them as well. So but yeah, if you have any suggestions or anything, I'm all ears, as long as it's criticism, not just being asshole. Which, you know, I mean, I think any mature person knows the difference between those. So, but I'm always ear for, you know, or ideas, suggestions, or whatever. We do have a, I will say, I'm not quite done with the stream yet. We're almost getting to the end here, but I will say we do have a Discord server. If you're wanting to go on there and chat, if you play Guild Wars 2, you can join our guild. Just you know, you can join our guild. You know, we're not very big or anything, so but my name is right up here, so you can message me, and I can invite you. You can join the server if you're a viewer of just my channel. We have both. We have guild members and viewers. If you want to be both, you can be both. If you just want to be one or the other, you can do that as well, because we have guild members that are just guild members and they don't view my stuff, and then we have people that are viewers, but they're not in the guild or anything. So you're more than welcome to join. Information is in the description in the YouTube. I don't know if the YouTube stream shows it or not, but just look at the look at an old video or something. It's always been the same in the description, so you can always join and stuff. So I'm in the Gandarian field. So, well, the thing with this character in particular is I did like months ago I started this. I did like, there was 5 streams that I did, and I actually had them like like numbered. That's the word, numbered. So I had them numbered. I went all the way up to 5, which were like, I did 5 streams. I think it was like a weekly thing, where I went and did this challenge. Now it's been months because I kind of left the character alone, and then I have come back to it now. But I started with Gandaren, And then I think I went to... Where did I go after Gandaren? I might have decided to teleport at that point because... Oh, yeah, obviously I did. Because I did all the starter maps. So I did the Caledon Forest, Metrica Province, I did Queensdale, and then I did Snowdon Drifts, and I think that's where I left off. And that's when I started back up again. We finished most of Snowdon yesterday, because I started this back up yesterday. And then I did Diessa Plateau. Oh, no. We finished up Snowdon, and we went to Diessa Plateau. And we did some of Diessa Plateau yesterday. I ended yesterday in Nageling, with a whole rant about outfits. I have like a 30-40 minutes discussion. I went through every outfit and gave my opinion on it. So if you want to hear my opinion on outfits, it's yesterday's stream, the very end of it. So if you want to watch that, there you go. So we did that, and then we did... yeah, and that's where we picked up today. Was Diessa Plateau. We did most of that. Then we journeyed across here, and we started Gandaren. So... but yeah, that's pretty much so far, the journey so far. There's a jumping puzzle here, but I don't really want to do that. I love this jumping puzzle. If you haven't done this jumping puzzle down here, it's like in this cave system right here. This is a really fun jumping puzzle. It's just really fun. Has like a lot of different elements to it. It's really cool. I love this jumping puzzle. I forgot how to get into it. I think you have to go up there. Yeah, I think you have to go up there, and then you have to like, there's like a cave entrance up there or whatever, and then you end up going to where those people are up there. You go through all the cave system, and you come out at the top there, and then you end I think where that Moa is, like on that platform. That's pretty much where you ended. So that's a fun jumping puzzle. I like that. Okay, this wolf is like really annoying. Let me go, please. But yeah, so I try to do different things. Like I said, I'm gonna be streaming Guild Wars 2 every Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, 9:30ish, 10 o'clock-ish Eastern Standard Time to like midnight, and I will do that probably until End of Dragons, and I'll do more videos. And if you guys have suggestions on videos, I'm kind of running out of ideas. Actually 99% of the videos that I've made were like ideas that I come up with, but I would love to hear other people's ideas. So if you guys have any ideas or something you guys want me to talk about, like in detail and not just like on stream, because that's like, it's a very different platform, I feel like, when you do that kind of stuff. So I'm gonna go down there in a minute. I want to get this up here and this vista, and then see if we can't do this heart in some way. So far, I think I think I've kind of hit the threshold. I've kind of hit this threshold now of, this is where the experience, because the experience gain, it's not like other games where it's like the higher level you are, the more experience you need. You know, it doesn't curve up like that, but it curves more to like a more, almost like a flat line, I want to say, on in like Guild Wars 2. But I'm kind of getting to that point of the curve. Like if you imagine a graph on the screen right now, like you would have to imagine there's a graph here. I can actually draw. Let's draw, guys. Let's draw. What do I draw again? Here we go. So, oops. So if you imagine, oops, a graph, okay? So usually the progression, like, you know, this being experience versus this being like the level or whatever. So the higher in level you go, the more experience you need. Or would it be the other way around? I'm not sure. But it's more like Guild Wars 2 has more of like a flat, it kind of flat lines. It kind of, you gain a ton of experience. But then it's like, you know, and it's really easy to level. So it's like really fast, but then it kind of slows down a little bit. And it's kind of more of like by the time you hit like, you know, and I'm kind of like here, by the time you hit like 30, 40, it kind of flatlines a little bit, where it's like only one, like, you don't really, it just kind of slows down a little bit, is what I'm trying to say. Ow. I just popped my jaw. Did that get picked up on the capture? I don't know. Jesus. Oh my god, the bees. No, they're wasps. They're wasps. The wasps are coming. Just hop. Hop to safety. Alright, I wonder if I can do this hard. Sack of feet. What do I do with the feet? Do I feed a pig?
We got another dead chicken. That
Oh
crossbow
no.
must have pecked it to death.
Give it to the pigs. They'll eat it. No use wasting.
Okay, done talking now. Take the feet. Okay, do I feed the pigs? Oh, I can. Oh, look, and he's happy. Yes. Can I feed the cows too? I can. Oh, awesome. I've never done that before. Ooh, what's going on here? Just keep on feeding the animals. This is Animal Crossing, or like, this feels more like Harvest Moon or something. I don't know, I've never played Animal Crossing. Don't hate me for it. Freed villager. Hello, friend. Yeah, and I think that I think I don't think that was the intent, but I think it's a nice way of, like, with having that experience curve kind of flat out like a little bit more. I think it prepares people for mastery levels and stuff a little bit better, which I don't think that was the intent, but I think that's what it's doing. It's doing a good job at that, because masteries take like a lot more experience. I think it feels like they do. So I think that's a nice way to transition like slowly into something where it's not necessarily like grinding like a Korean MMO, but it kind of shows you like, hey, once you get to mastery levels, it takes a little bit more experience to get there. So, oh my god, I'm just feeding it. Give me more feet. There we go. Give me more feet. Want to see feet? Hashtag show feet. Okay, I don't, not to judge anyone, but I can't get behind the obsession of feet. Like, I think I have okay looking feet, but I would never obsess about someone else's feet. It's just kind of as strange to me. Okay, really? Really? You have to come right in here and ruin my ski. Oh my god, setting me on fire. Ruining my skis. I'm feeding the animals. Stop it. Get out of here. The pigs are scared. Well, they're not really. They don't care. They're like, oh, you're destroying our people's house? That's fine. That's okay. And they're like not even paying attention to me. Alright. Alright, just don't mind me. I'm just... Yay! We finished hard! Wow. That's really awkward. You know they're destroying your house, right?
Greetings.
Greetings! Okay, bye. Oh, and there's someone just watching.
Hello, stranger.
Hello, hi. You're just a happy fellow. You know, my thing is, I played heavily. I had my periods of time. I never had like years of time that I spent in WoW. The only times I really spent in WoW were, during Cataclysm. I played during Cataclysm, and then I played during Legion. And Legion, I think, was my biggest period of time that I played. It was super fun. I had a ton of fun with the story and the maps and leveling, you know, playing, what are they, Demon Hunters or whatever? Super fun. I had like a great time with it. I think in itself, I think World of Warcraft is a great game. I just... for what it looks like and for what it provides to people, I can't really justify paying a subscription fee. I don't know, because I feel like there's other options out there that are just, I don't know, they just don't cost me money, so I don't know. Or not consistently costing me money, so In Guild Wars 2, I spend plenty of money on gems and stuff, but that's when I choose to do that, so it's a little bit different. Ooh, let's get some of these as well. Ow. Stabbed in the back. Should I get that new equipment? I'm not gonna get that. That's only a small increase. Wow, this guy's almost dead. Who almost killed you? I don't know. Yeah, well, the thing is that I think WoW just caters to their, to their raids and stuff, more to their raid players and stuff. And so does Final Fantasy 14, I think. Whereas casual players, like, I'm a casual Final Fantasy 14 player, and I'm still not through the story. And I've been subscribed to Final Fantasy 14 for a long time now, but it's only because I like going back once in a while. And I like to play it for like a couple days, and I kind of like put it back down because I miss Guild Wars 2 too much. So it's a great MMO, but I just think it doesn't like Guild Wars 2 caters to your casual players a little bit more, and and that for my busy schedule, or I think for any adult that has a busy schedule, it's a little bit more appealing. So yeah, I think so. Yeah, I don't know. I just couldn't justify it anymore. I was like, I don't know. I don't, because I felt obligated to play the game just because I was subscribing to it. And I kind of am in the same position with Final Fantasy 14 right now, where I'm like, I'm paying for this game, but then I only play like a couple of days a month, and I'm like, is it really worth it paying for it? I don't know. So. But I do enjoy the couple of days that I do play it, but I still haven't gone through the story, and I'm still only like on the second expansion right now. So it's just kind of like, I don't know. So, but yeah, Guild Wars 2 has more of it caters more towards the casual players, but it's also more of a game that lets you make your own goals for you. Like, what is it that you want to do? Get full legendary, get map completion, get all the achievement points. Which that's a nightmare to do anyways. I mean, it's like, look at all the, I still haven't finished my masteries. Like, I'm missing, I need 3 more mastery points to get the last Iceberg Saga mastery. Ugh. Just haven't been feeling like doing any of that. Okay. We're doing pretty good progress here. We got a big chunk of the map done. We'll do like a loop-de-loop around, and then we'll come back down, and we'll go through Lion's Arch, and then we'll go into that map, and we'll do a loop-de-loop there. So, welcome everyone that's here, by the way. I will keep on saying that. I don't know if there's new people here. I don't see, by the way, who's watching. I don't know. So if you're just hanging out, which is totally fine. I know you're here. I just don't know who you are. So. Which might even be very beneficial to you. So, Delilah over here, lone merchant. Not sure what her purpose is. Ooh, but she has stuff. So we have some stuff still. So we're okay on that. Run away. All right, bye. Thank you. Yeah, the stream is about to end too. We have only 7 minutes left, so I will be ending the stream here. I did start early today, so we got about almost exactly 2.5 hours in, so which is great. I'm not doing this jumping puzzle because screw that jumping puzzle. I hate it. Okay. Oh. Glide away. Oh, Etten Cave. Bye. I thought there was something there. Yeah, I think they really achieved a good balance with that. So I really enjoy Guild Wars 2 for that, where it's really it's nice, the way the like the boon sharing and the healing each other works and stuff. Like, you don't have to party up, so you can play with pugs and like open world stuff. Like, you can just follow a commander around and stuff. Like it's really nice. You know, you can play it any time of day. Like I think a lot of it for like WoW and stuff is like, oh, you gotta play during prime time, like when everyone's online. But then it's like, I don't know. So with Guild Wars 2, it doesn't matter. You can play whenever. There's always, you know, with the mega servers, like you said, it's like there's always people online, always people playing. So Chief Chirpa just disappeared. I don't know who he is a part of. He's a part of someone's. He like hangs out. He's like a little raccoon. I have a raccoon. He's a little raccoon friend. I don't know who he belongs to, but I've read the name. Well, I don't know why I clicked that. When I click minis, we can do a raccoon. Do we want to hang out with a raccoon? We can do hang out with a raccoon. Here we go. I love the raccoon. I love the mini raccoon. He's cool. Hey, friend. Okay. Alright, we can harvest all the stuff in the water. Ooh, there's sharks. It's inland sharks, guys. Ah! It's a shark. Listen, I don't like sharks. I'm not a fan of sharks. Bye. Yeah, it's about midnight. I usually end my streams on midnight, so have a good night. Thank you for coming by. Thank you for all the discussion and everything. It's super fun. I love it. I love when people come in and talk. That way I don't just ramble off to myself all day long. So, but yeah. I will be live every Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. So we will, yeah, hopefully I will see you next time. Ooh, I love the little crates in the water. You can actually jump on these. These are actually, oh, nice. Look at that. I'm safe. Jack, there's no space on here for you. I'm sorry. I'm annoying. I wonder if I can I make it? Ooh, can you stand on that? I don't think you can stand on this. No. Can't stand on these though. I feel like that's a unique, like, is that a unique? No, that's not necessarily unique. I don't know. The small crates look like they don't use those too often, but I don't know. So. Yeah, stream is slowly coming to an end, folks. We have 4 more minutes left. I want to, I don't know, I like OCD kicks in where I'm like, no, I want to make exactly to midnight. So I'm just hanging out right now. Maybe I'll make it to the outpost out here or something. There's that outpost right around the corner. The Haven, First Watch Haven or whatever it's called. I don't remember. Probably way wrong on that, but yeah. And if you guys want to join the guild, you're more than welcome to. If you guys want to join the Discord description, it's in the description, or look at another video. I don't know. Oh, we leveled up. Yes. Ooh, we get a magic find, chance to gain health on kill. Magic find while under a boon. Magic find. Guess I'm gonna eat the strawberry tart. None of these really help me, so I don't know. I'm just gonna eat this. Look, strawberry tart. Delicious. Yum. Let me get this gummo. Gummo sapling. Whee. But yeah, let me know if there's anything as well that you're interested in seeing, like run-wise or build-wise, or I don't know if you guys want to see, like, if you guys want to do dungeons with me, we can do that. Fractals. I don't know. I feel like a lot of people do those. If you guys just want to hang out, if you want to see different game, I can do that as well. But yeah, for now we're doing this, and then the one after that will be like the Pokemon challenge, so that'll be super fun. I'm super excited about that. Super excited. Yeah, I can do these risen corpse because I can stomp on them and then run away or whatever they do. Yeah, because it summons the maggots. Let me get the waypoint first before I die. If I die, I don't think I'll die, but let's go. Oh, it's first Haven waypoint. So I was almost right. It was first something. I knew it was first something. Because it's the first of these havens from Lion's Arch. That's why it's called First Haven, and that's the Lion Road or whatever they call it. It goes like through here or whatever. And that's the first haven on the road, so that's, I don't know, it's just, you know, it keeps you it's a nice little, what do they call it, like a little thing where you, I don't know, whatever, words. I don't even know what I'm talking about anymore. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm gonna get that waypoint. Get that waypoint. I'm not gonna die. Like, there's so many maggots attacking me and I'm not even dying. It's just really disgusting how those corpses explode. Run, Scout Alvor is here. Yeah. Ooh. 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 I want to go back into safety. All right, it's midnight, so I'm heading out. I'll be back Sunday. Oh, hold on, let me get in there first. It is. I'll be back on Sunday. Ooh, where are the 2 stars? Right there. There they are. There's the 2 stars that were added after release. For whatever reason, we don't know. Alright, so I'll be back Sunday. Not sure what I'll do Sunday. Maybe I'll come up with something different, but we will continue this at some point on one of the streams. So this will be a journey to 80, and then I'm going to do the Pokemon challenge of the Ranger with just the pet and stuff. Oh, look. I will be remaking that video that I released. I haven't really worked on that, but I'll work on it this week, and hopefully by next week I'll have that pretty much re-released as like a better video. It's probably going to be longer, but that's okay. But I wanted to make a proper video that way, so but yeah, that's gonna be it for today, guys.